everyone, Joshua here from Margaret, and we're back to another Cross Team Racing Nitro Fueled video. And today, I am going to be talking about my personal favorite Grand Prix that have came out in 2019, you guys. With 2020 is now here, and 2019 is now over. We have gotten some amazing Grand Prix from last year, and some more amazing ones to come as well that we don't know about. Which, of course, I will be doing the same thing as well, you guys. So definitely keep an eye on that as well. So, I'm going to be going through my personal favorite Grand Prix that have came out so far. The 6 Grand Prix that have came out so far. Nitro Tour all the way to Winter Festival. And like I said, I will do the same with the new Grand Prix of this year, you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. And right quick, I am going to be talking about my personal kind of, talking about the track, how the track is, the characters, the carts, the decals, the stickers, the wheels, as well. And I will basically rate of how I think the Grand Prix was. So without further ado, let's get started.
Can't wait for the green light. I've been waiting for this. This time, no one will catch me.
Now I'll make every front page. Yeah, it's my battle horse.
So starting off with the first Grand Prix, Nitro Tour, you guys. This Grand Prix, the first Grand Prix that we got, brought so many amazing stuff for the first Grand Prix. For a real good start on the Grand Prix. It brought the trophy girls. Like Isabella, our girl Amy and Liz. And, Tana, Cross's girlfriend, you guys, as well. And as known as the Nitro Squad. And also Megumi as well. We cannot forget Megumi as well with the Nitro Squad. So, the character. We have got 5 characters. We got 5 characters in the first Grand Prix. The 4 trophy girls and Tana, you guys. And we got a new track, which that's what we're going to be talking about now. The track Twilight Tour. Now, Twilight Tour was a fantastic track, you guys, because basically, it's basically these Egyptian kind of level, right? Egyptian kind of themed level, where one part you're at night, and then the other part, not too long, you're in the day. And then night, then, on each section. I mean, this track, at least in my opinion, could have had a little bit more of a better layout, but hey, it was just a start, right? It was just a start of the Grand Prix, you guys. So what can we definitely do about it? The carts that came, you guys, was the 3 Crash Tag Team carts. The Bandy Buggy, the Rocket, and the yellow kind of cart, basically. I'm sorry, I'm sorry if I can't pronounce some of these names because they are kind of hard to pronounce. But yeah, we got those 3 carts in this Grand Prix. We also got some, really cool flag stickers as well. And some trophy Nitro Squad stickers. The legendary skins we have gotten were very good. Some of them I kind of do think they could have done a little bit more work. But hey, like I said, this was the first Grand Prix, so what can we do about it, right? And as for the wheels, they were amazing. A great start, you guys. A great start on this Grand Prix, you guys. So, what do I rate the first Grand Prix, the Nitro Tour. I would have to give it probably an 8 out of 10, you guys. Yeah, an 8 out of 10 I would have to do with the Nitro Tour. Just because it brought our girl Amy and Liz as well in this Grand Prix. So I definitely have to do a good score. So that's what I rate the Nitro Tour. It was a very good start. It was a real good start to the Grand Prix. You guys. A really fantastic start. So the next one.
That's right, Stu, because we're going back in time. Would you look at this prehistorically beautiful track?
I am looking. Wow! Is that when dinosaurs were still around? Oh, I'm glad we're not down there. I mean, I bet we look extra delicious. You know what I'm saying? I know I look tasty.
Wow, Stu. Oh, this just in. I have the most precious news to share. Let's meet the racers who'll be joining our rumbling, roaring racing ranks this season.
Oh, look at those cheeks! Adora. Oh, it's the selection of syllables I'm looking for, Chip. Oh, I can't take it. They're so beautiful.
The Back in Time Grand Prix, you guys. The second Grand Prix, which this Grand Prix had a real amazing track, characters, carts, and paint jobs. So let's start with the characters. On this Grand Prix, on the second Grand Prix, we only got 3 characters. And those were Baby T, Baby Coco, and Baby Crash. Which I know a lot of people don't like and don't mind as well. But I know a lot of people probably would have, of course, prefer to see Baby Trophy, Baby N Trophy, and Baby Cortex, because it would make sense. But hey, I'm definitely happy of the baby characters that we gotten. And Baby T as a racer, right? It's so amazing, isn't it? So, let's talk about the track, you guys. Prehistoric Playground. Basically, the plot is that Fate Crash got his hands on N Trophy's scepter and basically broke it, and it basically created this kind of prehistoric kind of track, you guys, which is pretty good in my opinion. It's a real great layout track, a really cool, some cool shortcuts as well, and I definitely love this track. And basically, it's not a bad track, but it was definitely a great step up from the first Grand Prix, you know? As for the wheels, we got lava rock wheels, which they were really good in my opinion. I definitely loved the lava rock wheels. The legendary skins, I think they were very interesting, you guys. The legendary skins we got in that Grand Prix, in the Back in Time Grand Prix, were very good, in my opinion. Some of them, again, like I said with the Nitro Tour, I think they could have done a little bit more work. But, like I said. But, again, it's definitely really good. And they did an absolute fantastic job with it, in my opinion. And as for the paint jobs, you guys, and the stickers, they are absolutely amazing, you guys. I absolutely love the stickers and paint jobs. And now let's talk about the carts, you guys. Which we got 2 tag team cart, or a tag team cart. I believe they're all tag team carts. Do correct me if I'm wrong. It kind of doesn't look familiar. At least in my opinion, you guys. Of course, the something 3000. I'm sorry, you guys, again. And the other carts, right? Which I do apologize. But aren't they from Tag Team, if I remember? I'm pretty sure. But these carts were a real nice step up for the second Grand Prix. So what do I give this the Back in Time Grand Prix? I would have to give it a 6 out of 10, you guys. I'll just have to give it a 6 out of 10. Just because, basically, kind of how, some of the skins and the paint jobs were. And the, you know. But hey, this is just, of course, my opinion. But this was a fantastic step up from the first Grand Prix. And I absolutely loved the Back in Time Grand Prix. You guys.
I'm Chip.
I'm on fire, man.
And that is Stu. Now today we've got a very special guest. I hope the drivers are ready because he's sure to make sparks fly.
This little head-button, tail-whipping, fire-spewing purple dragon is gonna light up their day.
I'm fired up and ready to go.
That's not all. He's challenged every driver to race him on his own personal track.
I'm burning with anticipation.
Hold up, I'm being told Spyro won't be alone.
Let's do this quick. I need to get back to Bianca.
Here, just your favorite Spyro again.
The next Grand Prix, the Spyro and Franz Grand Prix. Our purple boy, Spyro the Dragon, makes it to Nitro Field, you guys, in the Spyro Grand Prix. The Spyro and Franz Grand Prix. So first, let's talk about the track, you guys. Spyro Circuit. I would say it's okay. I do think they could have done a little bit more, kind of, more work on it. Especially since this track has no blue fire, no shortcuts, you guys. So, and I love how it has kind of like an oxide station, or either oxide station, and of course, hyperspaceway with the portals, you know. I definitely love, you guys. But, again, this track wasn't very bad. And this was the first Grand Prix that, on the track, replaced the Wumpa fruit and the rice. So, in the Spyro and Franz Grand Prix, and this Grand Prix, it, replaced the Wumpa fruit with gems in the Spyro Circuit, you guys. Which I think is a really cool addition. So, now let's talk about the characters. We got 3 characters in this Grand Prix. Spyro, of course, because it's called Spyro and Franz, right? So Spyro's definitely in this one. Hunter and Nasty Nork. Which a lot of people were, and including me, were kind of shocked about how, like, we only got 1 friend of Spyro's and 1 enemy. And this Grand Prix was called Spyro and Franz, right? So you would think it would be more friends, right? You would have thought there would have been more of Spyro friends. But hey, maybe that, there is going to be another Spyro Grand Prix, and it's going to have Spyro 2 and 3 characters, like Allura and Bianca, Ripto and the Sorceress, you know? I think that would be really good. But the characters were alright. I love how we finally have 3 Spyro characters, 1 of Spyro's friends, and 1 of his big villains from the first game. Now let's talk about the stickers and the paint jobs. And the wheels, you guys. The wheels were really cool. Elemental wheels. The elemental wheels had a real good effect to them. I think a real good step up for its 3rd Grand Prix, right? The paint jobs, I have to say, they nailed the paint jobs in the Spyro and Franz Grand Prix. Gem paint jobs. The gem paint jobs are absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it, you guys. A real good step up with the paint jobs. I absolutely love it. And the stickers were definitely cool as well, I would have to say. As of the legendary skins, they were definitely they did a real great job with the skins, you guys, for this Grand Prix. I absolutely loved them. And as for the carts, we got the Spyromobile, the Nasty Rod, and the Dragonfly, you guys. So what would I rate this Grand Prix? what would I rate this Grand Prix? Probably a 6 out of 10. Right, a 6 out of 10, I would probably have to rate the Spyro and Friends Grand Prix. Just because it would seem like in this Grand Prix, we would have seen more of Spyro's friends than just one friend. And basically, the track itself, I think, could have gotten a little bit more work. But hey, it's definitely good. The track is definitely fun either way. Even though it doesn't have blue fire as well, which that's another problem too. And no shortcuts. But either way, I'm so glad that they finally introduced Spyro into Nitro Field. And this Grand Prix definitely did the trick, you guys.
Got you there, tricky boy. You can prepare to be terrified too with this foolish Grand Prix season creeping up right behind you.
Well, that sounds spine-tingling and nice accent. Anybody else itching to race on this new track? It's got just the right mix of thrills, spills, and chills. Chicken skin guaranteed.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
So, who's up for a bit of frightful fun? I know of a few reanimated challengers making a highly anticipated comeback.
What do you want?
Sure, I can make these spin.
See this piece of machinery? I invented it.
The Spooky Grand Prix, you guys. The Halloween Grand Prix. Man, what a Grand Prix, you guys. The Spooky Grand Prix. First, let's talk about the track. Nina's Nightmare. This track is absolutely fantastic with the kind of giant pumpkin spiders and the kind of green ooze kind of obstacles to try to get into. And it has some shortcuts and blue fire as well. And, of course, that little kind of room, kind of hard turn as well. Now let's talk about the characters, you guys. Let's talk about the characters. And they are 3 highly requested characters for a long time that have finally been introduced in this Grand Prix. And they are Nina Cortex, Dr. Nitrous Brio, and Komodo Mo have finally made their comeback inside of Nitro Field, you guys. As racers, you guys. And Nina's first appearance ever since after 2008 of Mind Over Mutant, you guys. Now let's talk about the paint jobs and the wheels and stickers. The spectral wheels with tiny ghosts flying around them were absolutely a great addition. I absolutely love them, you guys. I would have to say they are personally probably one of my favorite paint jobs, and wheels, and the spectral paint jobs as well, you guys. As for the stickers, they were okay, definitely. And now let's talk about the carts and the legendary skins. The skins were alright. We did manage, though, to get Evil Coco Twin Sanity skin for Coco, you guys. Which I think is absolutely amazing. And the carts we got. The cart that kind of has the, scuba helmet on it. The Skull Rider and the Phantom. And known as the Organ Grinder from Tag Team, you guys. So what would I have to rate this Grand Prix? I would probably have to rate it a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10 on this Grand Prix. And how I do a 9 out of 10? Because first off, the track, the paint jobs and the wheels, and the characters as well. The 3 highly requested characters that finally made a comeback in this Grand Prix. And I think it's a fantastic way to... And I definitely have to give it a 9 out of 10, you guys, for the Spooky Grand Prix.
Chick here, and as always, I'm joined by my friend Stu.
Woo-wee! I can just taste the excitement in the air, chick. The smell of stale circus peanuts, gasoline, and childhood trauma. This is gonna be one whoop-tastic festival. We also have a brand new game debuting in local arcade. Race against the clock to collect as many rings as you can and gain speed before time runs out.
That's got the making of a true spectacle. Now, without further ado, let's have a look at this season's new racers.
I'll teach Cortex a lesson.
The secret is in the diet.
Try to pass me, and I'll get your cup.
The Neon Circus, you guys. The Neon Circus Grand Prix, you guys. Man, the Neon Circus Grand Prix was absolutely fantastic, you guys. So let's first talk about the track. Koala Carnival, you guys. Now, I know a lot of people, including me, of course, wish it could have gotten a little bit more kind of bigger, as we thought it would be, right? Instead of kind of like a circle. But hey, it's definitely fine. It has blue fire, right? It definitely has blue fire. So I think the track is kind of okay, or is definitely okay. It's definitely very fun to ride on too. Let's talk about the characters. This Grand Prix got 4 characters. Pasadena Opossum, Ebenezer Von Klutz, Koala Kong, and the new character, King Chicken. You guys. The tag team racers, Pasadena and Von Klutz, finally make a return after tag team, and the final Insane Trilogy villain finally makes his way into Nitro Field. And the introduction of the new character, King Chicken, you guys, which I think, and let me just say, is absolutely very hilarious, you guys. It always wants me to crack up whenever I see it, right? The legendary skins. I will definitely say they're amazing, you guys. They are definitely amazing, right? Circus Liz, Circus Amy, my girl Amy and Liz, I cannot forget about them finally having legendary skins. The wheels, we got the neon wheels, which I think they're a really cool idea, in my opinion, right? In my opinion. The stickers were definitely a great idea as well. The paint jobs. Oh, the paint jobs. I just can't say how amazing the paint jobs are, right? How amazing the paint jobs are. They're absolutely fantastic. And the carts. The carts, the pressurizer, the nitro bumper, and the daredevil, you guys. And we cannot forget the new game mode, Ring Rally, you guys. The amazing new game mode, Ring Rally, in this Grand Prix, you guys. Ring Rally is such an awesome addition, and I hope to see more new game modes in the upcoming Grand Prix, you guys. So, what would I rate the Neon Circus? I would have to do a 9 out of 10 as well, you guys. A 9 out of 10. And that's because with the characters, Pasadena Opossum, Von Klutz, Koala Kong, and King Chicken, the legendary skins as well, you guys, and the new game mode, you guys. The track was, like I said, alright, but I kind of think they could have done a little bit more on it, because it's kind of like a big circle. But yeah, I definitely have to give this a 9 out of 10, you guys, on this Grand Prix. I definitely have to say.
Wizard Lips reporting live from the track.
Hey, y'all!
Anyway, shall we have a look at what's coming up in this Grand Prix?
This track is loaded with candy-coated and 100% artificially flavored carbohydrates.
Looks like we have a few fresh faces joining us this season. Were you waiting for me?
You've never seen speed like mine.
Well, it sure looks like these racers are ready to get a head start on the season.
You said it, chick. We've also got plump new rides, decked out with all the jingle bells and whistles.
I can't wait to unwrap these rumbling roadbusters.
Oh, I'd give anything to be down there, face first in that fluffy, frozen frosting myself.
What do you say we treat ourselves this holiday season enjoying the competition?
Oh, yeah. Bring on that sugar rush.
And the last, but certainly not least, the last Grand Prix of 2019, the Winter Festival Grand Prix. Now, currently, this Grand Prix is when this video is out, is still live. It doesn't end, this Grand Prix doesn't end until the 12th. But I definitely have a good, way to say, this Grand Prix is my personal favorite out of all of them, by far, that have came out, you guys. Of the 2019 Grand Prix. Because, basically, with the content. So let's talk about the track first, shall we? Gingerbread Joyride. It's an amazing track. With a lot of candy and sweets, a lot of shortcuts and turns, and Blue Fire enabled as well, you guys. We cannot forget the characters, you guys. We got 5 characters in this season. We got our boy Rillaroo. Yes, our boy Rillaroo finally makes his return outside of Crash Bash, you guys. He finally is back outside of Crash Bash. Yaya Panda, her first ever game outside of the mobile games. And the new character from Beanox, Hasty the Moose. And the introduction of Chick and Stew as racers, you guys. The paint jobs are absolutely fantastic. The wheels are really amazing. I absolutely love the wheels. The stickers are a real amazing touch. And the legendary skins are absolutely incredible. I absolutely love the legendary skins in this Grand Prix. The carts, we got the candy corn, or the candy. The nitro sleigh, and the snowplow in this Grand Prix, you guys. So, what would I have to rate this Grand Prix? I would have to say a 10 out of 10, you guys. A 10 out of 10, you guys. I'll definitely have to say a 10 out of 10 on this Grand Prix, you guys. I'll definitely have to say. So now, without further ado, what is my favorite Grand Prix of 2019 that has came out in 2019, you guys? Drum roll, please. And my favorite 2019 Grand Prix that has came out in 2019 is... Yes, the Winter Festival Grand Prix is my favorite Grand Prix in 2019, you guys. Of 2019. And y'all could definitely see why it is my favorite Grand Prix of 2019, and by far my favorite as well, until the upcoming Grand Prix of this year, of 2020. you guys. So you guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe for another ring bells, support the videos to the channel. And guys, turn the comments down below and tell me what Grand Prix was your favorite in 2019, you guys. What was your favorite Grand Prix that has came out in 2019? Definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I am so excited, super hyped for the upcoming Grand Prix in 2020. With the first Grand Prix this month, the Rustland Grand Prix, I am super hyped, you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next video.